So now we go on to the other outputs. Now, there's some nice tools in there, but still this is going to be a little bit laborious, isn't it? So we have a really great trick here. Output 2, all the commands are the same. I just want to clone output 1. And typically in the RS-232 and TCP/IP world, I'm just going to go in and tweak one character or maybe one byte in the command. So SPO, that's your output number 2 now instead of output 1. And do this one by one. It's almost like filling out an Excel sheet now. It's very easy. So now we could go ahead and test these commands, and we'll make it so that output 2 selects source 1. Let's clear our window here. I'm going to disconnect that terminal mode. In fact, I should go ahead and go back to command mode now. So output 2 selects source 1. Test that command. I get my feedback here. Output 2 selects source 8. How about the volume level? Output 2 volume level. Let's make that 20% there. And I get the nice blue feedback, or the nice LED feedback on the face of the unit that jumps to 20% on the blue lights there. Perfect. I could continue that all the way through output 8, just changing one character at a time, right? So output 8 here now, and just filling in instead of 1, making those 8. And this would work. This would work. This is now, say I've got 10 or 11 or looks like even 12 commands here. Of course, still takes time, doesn't it? And what I've already showed you is the parameter. Now, of course, the parameter is like a variable. I explained to you XX and YY. XX is your output number, YY is your selected source number, right? Or in the case of our volume command, YY is the volume level, 00 through 99. So wouldn't it be nice to just be able to make, one command that has 2 variables in it, your output number and your input number, or your output number and your volume level? We can do that. And we do that here in the common all because it's not specific to output 1, 2, 3, etc. It's going to apply to everything. So I add a function here. I'm going to add 3 functions, in fact. One of them is my switching command. And in here in the action ID, we even have a nice parameter or a nice action ID for that. And what are we going to call that? Variable switching. What does that command look like? SPO, right? Signal processing, output, XX, select source, YY, right? Except for, as I told you, it's not XX and YY. We have to tell it a parameter is beginning, its whole number value, and it's 2 characters long. %02D is how we say that. And we say there are 2 parameters now. So now give myself a little note. Parameter 1 equals output 01 through 08. Parameter 2 equals input 01 through 08. Shall we test? Let's do it. Test the function. Hey, I can't test the command. I can't send the command. I need to know what is my value for these 2 variables. Let's say output 1, select source 8, press OK. I get the feedback here, and on the face of my matrix, it's confirmed as well. What if I say, well, this same command could be output 5, selecting source 1. Test. I get confirmation, and I see it on the face of my matrix. So one command to replace 64. How about the volume variable? That would be output P1, volume P2. We have volume P1. In fact, it looks like we don't have the action ID for output P1, volume P2. That's okay. We can leave that as custom if we'd like. So volume variable. That looks like SPO %02D, which is going to be my output number, AV for audio volume, and then the level, 00 through 99, right? So %02D. Again, 2 parameters. Test that function. Let's say output 1, we want to go all the way up to, let's say, 90% test. And I see that on the face of my matrix and the confirmation here, or that could maybe be output 8 at 10% of the way. And just as before, I get the nice blue light indicating the level.